As a doctor, planning your website is an important step in establishing your online presence and connecting with patients. In this chapter, we will discuss the initial planning stages of building a website, including determining your goals, identifying your target audience, and creating a sitemap. We will also explore how these planning steps can be tailored specifically to the healthcare industry. Setting goals for your website. The first step in planning your website is to determine your goals. What do you hope to achieve with your website? Some common goals for healthcare websites include providing information to patients, promoting services, and establishing credibility. To determine your goals, consider the needs of your patients and your practice. What information do patients typically seek when looking for a healthcare provider? What services do you offer that set you apart from other providers in your area? Answering these questions can help you identify the key goals for your website. Identifying your target audience. The next step in planning your website is to identify your target audience. Who do you want to reach with your website? In the healthcare industry, your target audience may include current and potential patients, referring physicians, and other healthcare professionals. To identify your target audience, consider their needs and interests. What information do they need from you? What services do they require? Understanding your audience can help you tailor your website to meet their specific needs and interests. Creating a sitemap. Once you have established your goals and identified your target audience, the next step is to create a sitemap. A sitemap is a visual representation of the structure of your website, showing how the different pages are organized and linked together. When creating a sitemap for your healthcare website, it is important to consider the needs of your patients. What information do they typically seek when visiting a healthcare website? Common pages for healthcare websites include About Us. This page provides information about your practice, including your history, mission, and values. Services. This page outlines the services you offer, including medical specialties, diagnostic testing, and treatments. Patient information. This page provides information for patients, including appointment scheduling, insurance information, and patient forms. Providers. This page introduces your healthcare providers, including their specialties, education, and experience. Blog. This page features articles and other content related to health and wellness. Other pages may be added depending on the needs of your practice and patients. For example, you may want to include a page for patient testimonials, patient education resources, or information on clinical trials. Tailoring planning steps to healthcare. Planning a website for a healthcare practice requires a unique approach due to the sensitive nature of the information involved. There are several factors that need to be considered when creating a website for healthcare, including HIPAA compliance, accessibility, and security. HIPAA compliance. The Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, HIPAA, is a federal law that regulates the use and disclosure of protected health information, PHI. Healthcare providers are required to comply with HIPAA regulations when collecting, storing, and sharing PHI. When planning your healthcare website, it is important to ensure that it is HIPAA compliant. This may involve implementing secure data storage and transmission protocols, obtaining patient consent for the use of PHI, and creating a privacy policy that outlines how patient data will be used and protected. Accessibility. Another important consideration for healthcare websites is accessibility. Patients with disabilities may have unique needs when accessing healthcare information online. It is important to ensure that your website is designed with accessibility in mind, including the use of alt tags for images, captions for videos, and clear headings and labels. Security. Finally, healthcare websites need to be designed with security in mind. Patient data is sensitive information that needs to be protected from cyber threats. This may involve implementing secure authentication protocols, using encrypted data storage, and regularly monitoring system logs for any suspicious activity. In addition to these considerations, healthcare websites should also adhere to best practices for search engine optimization, SEO, and user experience, UX, design. SEO can help improve the visibility of your website in search engine results, making it easier for patients to find you online. UX design can help improve the usability and overall experience of your website, making it easier for patients to navigate and find the information they need. Conclusion. Planning your website as a doctor is an important step in establishing your online presence and connecting with patients. By setting clear goals, identifying your target audience, and creating a sitemap, you can create a website that meets the specific needs of your practice and patients. Tailoring your planning steps to the healthcare industry is also important to ensure that your website is HIPAA compliant, accessible, and secure. By following best practices for SEO and UX design, you can create a website that not only provides valuable information to patients but also helps promote your practice and establish credibility in the healthcare industry.